And now for something completely different.
Hey VC, Steve here, FlipsideCT. Thanks for joining me. I hope all is well. My last video was my Houston trip, my tour down there with Barack P. Dub. And if you haven't seen it, check it out. So I went to a New Haven show and had a really good time there. Basically know all the vendors. And I did have an opportunity to meet two VC members who said hello, Brandon and Greg, Vinyl Patrol, and Greg, I forgot your handle, I apologize, but great guys. Talked to them a bit. Hopefully they'll post some videos. So try doing that, guys. All right, so I'm going to jump right in. There was someone selling some books. You know, this one guy had half price of everything, and his prices weren't marked up. So that's the guys you want to hit. I did go there and get there early for the show. Got a few good things, you know, by getting there early. Some good priced items. But the few books, I got Glam. This is sort of a behind-the-scenes story of glam rock, Bowie, and Mick Ronson, and T-Rex, Bolin. Some good book there. This is Punk 45 singles covers. I don't really collect the singles, but of course I collect the Punk books, 76 to 80. And this has some neat little write-ups and articles and interviews. You know, it starts off with Iggy and MC5. Oh, well, wherever they are. Somewhere in here, the Saints, Dead Boys, and the Damned, and it's just a really cool book, just to have, you know, especially for that period. That was about $20, you know, a little pricey, but I don't see it around, and that's probably the Amazon price anyway. So jumping right in, B.B. King, L.A. Midnight, some blues, Montrose. This one, this was $12. T-Rex Tanks, half price. Includes the poster. This is a German pressing. 2XTC albums, Skylarking and Drums and Wires. Cool albums. Meet the Brady Bunch. An album I've been wanting. I don't see this around and picked it up. Maggie Bell, if you love Joplin, again, I mentioned Maggie before. Suicide Sal, just cool. This is an iconic album, Albert King's Live Wire Blues Power. I mean, look at that picture. Mick Ronson, Play Don't Worry. These albums were anywhere from $2 up to maybe $15 the most. It's got white heat on it. I needed this one for the collection. And Lou Reed, New Sensation. This says I Love You, Suzanne. If you remember that hit. Closing in on finishing and completing what I want from Lou. But this is a good album. Dickie Betts. Rory Gallagher, Stage Struck. Just, you know, I keep coming back, and I'm almost done with Rory's collection, but when they asked Hendrix, what's it feel like to be the world's best guitarist, Hendrix says, I don't know, why don't you go ask Rory Gallagher. That's how much, just how much admiration that Jimmy had for Rory. Great guitarist. You got to check him out if you don't know Rory's work. John Fogerty's, this might be his first one. It's got some covers in here. Not the typical Fogerty sound, but anyway, Happy Trails, Quicksilver. Fun album. The Texas Balladeer, Freddie Fender. Nancy Griffith, Little Love Affairs. Oh, I was joyed that I got this one. Sylvane's 78 Criminals. And this was $10. Great buy. To see their show back in the time period in the early '80s must have been great. I didn't. I always heard about the Plasmatics, John Beauvoir and Richie Stotts, and you know, I love the guitar sounds in here. She's very unique, and unfortunately, she had passed on. She lived in Connecticut, but this is cool.
Hey America, turn up your TV set.
Ready? 1, 2, 15, 22.
And this is the Dead's AOX album. This one has St. Stephen's on it, has China Cat Sunflower. Really good condition. Very surprised to find it in that good condition. I bought several Japan albums, David Sylvane. This is a compilation called Assemblage, Quiet Life, and this one's Adolescent Sex. And I love David's solo work. Nina Simone at Town Hall. Here's this is a UK album, Secret Affair, a early 80s, late 70s, I'd say. Yeah, they were late 70s. Sort of a mod band, you know, up there with the Jam. Fun.
Are you looking at me, boy? I thought you know my glory, boy. I can touch it like I'm coming my hair. Touch the glory, boy. You look too good for you.
Van Morrison into the music. And last but not least, Richard Lloyd from Television, solo work. Back in 87, live at CBGB's. Cool, fun album. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. My next video will be another show that I did in Danbury. And there is a show this week for those watching in Connecticut in Cromwell. Going to be trying to go up there. There is also a show up in Northampton, Massachusetts, near UMass. So that's a little drive for me. That's on Saturday. Hope all is well. Appreciate all you watching, and keep your videos coming. Thank you.